How y'all doing? Now, I runs into a white dude. Yeah. Good white dude, too. I call him my friend now. Yeah. Call him my friend. And I can't say his name because he work at like a computer lab and they do good work, too. And I can't say their name because I don't really have permission to say their name and shit on air, if you will. You know, there's laws and rules and regulations you just gotta go the fuck by. That's just how that goes. Even if you're a heroic nigga, you gotta respect certain forms of laws. But a lot of the other shit, fuck that. Like seatbelts and shit in the car that you paid for, fuck that. I don't pay no attention to it and I don't abide by it. And I talk on the cell phone when I'm driving, so I don't give a fuck about all that. But there's some things you just gotta respect, and that's one of the things I have to respect for this computer company. So how it goes. Now the dude, the white dude that I met there, good dude. Now his name, I can't say that either, but I can say his name if you follow me. Now his name is named after a great restaurant and shit, not White Castles or nothing like that. It's like a restaurant like Bob Evans, but it's not Bob Evans. It's the style of like a Bob Evans country style breakfast at any given time, and it's not right. It's that name, right? Not TJ's, but right. That's his name. Good dude. Love him to death. Yeah, I just met him. When I say that I love him to death, it's because he displayed to me that he has a form of compassion and understanding the difference between a heroic nigga, a black person, and a nigger. And all his co-workers as well, too. I didn't get their names because I had been smoking some reefer and shit, and I didn't really take time to ask them who their name was. And one came in, he had just brought one, so I kind of felt that he really wasn't trying to introduce himself. He looked like he was pretty fucking hungry, too. Yeah. But I took my computer there. Yeah. And I had to take some other stuff, too. I had to take my old lady's dildo. Yeah. She got a computer chip in the motherfucker, and it wasn't working right. I don't know if it had a virus or something like that, because my computer had a virus. But I took it to him and shit, and I explained to him it was vibrating, but it wasn't doing all of the other stuff that it's supposed to do, that it's programmed to do in that little computer chip that I didn't know what the fuck to do with or how to fix it or how to take it out. That's how I ended up taking the whole fucking dildo to this computer place where my friend, right, named after that restaurant that we all figured out which one I'm talking about. Not TJ's, not Bob Evans, but right. He broke it all down to me. He said, man, don't be embarrassed, man. We get dildos in here all the time and shit. And a lot of times the computer chip that's in there, they don't know why they put them in there, but it needs to be refurbished and serviced and so forth after 300 miles, in a sense. So I said to myself, I said, well, damn, 300 miles? I mean, in the sense where you mean like 300 miles, like miles in the car? He was basically saying it just needs to be redone after it's been programmed to be used over 30 times. Now, I got to thinking. I kind of forgot all about my fucking computer and shit, because I'm trying to figure out, now, I bought this motherfucker 2 weeks ago, and I've only used it with this motherfucker, which is my woman that lives with me, and we got bills together. I'm talking about bills together. I've only used that motherfucker with her 2 times. I think, two. Okay, Sunday. We didn't go to church. Yeah, 2 times. Now, I asked my dude at the store, right? I said, is there any way you can kind of pull the history out of this dildo thing, device, and find out and shit? Could you be wrong? And he said, no, it came out. It's been used over 30 times in a very short period. He really didn't have to say that, because it pissed me the fuck off, because now my mind is running and rolling, and this motherfucking dildo's been used more than once, and it ain't been used by me by at least 28 motherfucking times. And he made that comment, but he wasn't trying to rub it in. He just confirmed he knew his shit. Now, be that what it was, when I went to a fucking computer store, it all stemmed from the fact that my computer was shutting down and had viruses in it, and I was on my way out the fucking door, and my old lady reminded me to take the dildo with me because it had a fucking computer chip in it. And since I was going to a place of a computer place, that needed as well to be fixed. Now, what this individual did, what made me realize that he was a heroic white dude. Yeah. You got heroic white dudes. You ain't got heroic white people. You don't have that. White people are people that look at heroic white dudes as if they are white trash because they got tattoos and shit on their arms. That they ain't nothing but garbage to a society that actually gave the name nigger to people that are darker. So now that they're white people, got it in their mind that white dudes ain't nothing but long-haired hippies and they love Negroes and they love life and they ain't no better than the niggas themselves that our great-great-grandparents named dark people. So there is a big fucking difference. And I know that was some deep shit, but again, my dude gave me some good, fresh, wholesome, delicious reefer too. Yeah, he did. But I can't say his name as well. But he know who the fuck he is when he see this shit. But my point is, you can love someone. Yeah, you can love a human being just on the first impression. Whether it's a white person, black person, male, female. Yeah, love is powerful. Because when someone can display to you that they have full understanding of what it is that you have been through, whether you're black or white, and they can identify what the bullshit is going on, like taking a dildo to a computer shop to get fixed because now there's a chip inside dildos. Y'all don't buy those, and you do not want to buy those motherfuckers. So I'm going to tell you what happened when I took that motherfucking dildo back after this bullshit I'm going to tell y'all. But it's good shit because it's the truth on how you know that you can love and care about someone and you can call them your fucking friend. And that is the dude here at the computer shop. He is my friend now. And he's a white dude. He ain't a white boy. He's a white dude. Because he showed me that programming that dildo he was fixing for me and understanding that I only was part of the 2 days on the cycle on that chip that says it's been used over 30 times. He knew and realized that there was a form of need to get back in vengeance on my behalf. And he fixed that dildo now where that motherfucker just do some crazy shit. The head swells up and it does something to her kidneys and shit. And then it deflates and shit. And then it shoot hot sperm, which is water. And it turned up the temperature. He's a bad dude. And it burns her vagina and shit when she ain't in my presence, because he told me that there was a code that I need to punch on the dildo on the side where the veins and shit are at. He said hit that 3 times, do that, and then it'll be programmed to do that to her if she don't use it with you. And but I gotta go to the hospital now because the motherfucker fucked her up a little bit. I think she got a virus again or an infection. And I told my